So here we have the JJRC JX01, but it is a 2.4 gigahertz altitude hold 3.5 channel helicopter. Comes in two colors. It comes in red and it comes in blue. And I got a blue one. So let's open this box up. I might have it upside down. So we'll flip it over. And there it is. There is the instruction manual. JJRC always sends these like games and stuff that I guess you have to download an app or something for. And inside this pack, so we get the USB charger. We also get a 260 milliamp hour 3.7 volt LiPo battery. Then we also get a set of spare screws, a spare tail rotor, and then we get two sets of spare blades. And then we also get the screwdriver. So we have to get this wire tie off here. And we'll come back to this, but let's get this out of the way here. This is your 2.4 gigahertz controller. Now to the helicopter. So here it is. I got this model off of Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description, but it comes with two batteries. Here is your antenna for your receiver. With this being 2.4 gigahertz, you can fly this outside. You don't have to worry about sunlight or anything interfering with your signal. Right here on the side is where you plug your battery in, and then on the other side is your on and off switch. It's a fully aluminum frame. It's pretty sharp looking. I like the way it looks. So I can't wait to fly this. JJRC usually always puts out a pretty decent product. So there is the JX01. Let's fly this JJRC JX01 and see how good it is. Let's hit this one key takeoff. Oh, there we go. Another thing I want to show is you can't take off with the remote. So you have to use the one key takeoff. Here's the trim. I'm hitting the right trim, and you see it's turning to the right now, so I want to straighten that out. So I'll hit the left trim here and should start straightening it out. There we go. Now this does have altitude hold, but when I let off, okay, there, that's a little bit better. It's holding its position. It is kind of moving away from me, but that's because I think there is a slight breeze. So of course you can never find a day where like the air is just dead. So you got to deal with, see, when you go the other way, then it goes, but to come back, it's fighting against the wind. That's one thing I don't like about these 3.5 channel helicopters is any real slight air movement affects it a lot, and you're pretty much just stuck hovering if you want to try and go forward. Now I am moving a little bit, as you can see there, but now you go the other way and I see it just, I wish they would come with a little more powerful of a rear motor there. See, I'm barely moving, and but okay, let's talk about other things other than the fact that it doesn't want to move. I like the fact that it is 2.4 gigahertz, so that way we can fly outdoors. Let's take it up. Let's see how fast it goes up. Ooh, it does not go up very fast at all. So even though this is capable of flying outdoors, I think I would still fly it indoors, just for the fact that you can actually fly forward with it and not have to worry about wind. So right here is the 1 key landing button. It is the same as the 1 key takeoff. So you just press the 1 key landing button and here it comes. And okay, well, there it is. It landed all right. So I just showed you the 1 key landing, and it also you can land it without hitting the 1 key landing. You just bring it down like this and hold down and it'll shut off. So that's another way that you can land it. Sorry for the short video. You can't really fly these 3.5 channel helicopters outside too well, but I wanted to show you that it is 2.4 gigahertz and it is capable of flying outside because it's not infrared, so you don't have to worry about losing signal. I want to fly this around indoors just so you can see that it is a pretty good flyer. And there's one last thing that I didn't show you yet, but I was kind of curious, was this light control. So we're gonna see what this light control does. I have a feeling it just shuts that LED off. So let's push light control. And yep, that's all it does. So light control just shuts the LED off and turns it back on. This thing is a pretty good flyer. Indoors, it flies pretty good. It's pretty quick. Okay, so yeah, I am enjoying this thing a little bit more indoors than I was outdoors. So I would just recommend just flying this indoors. Okay, so there you saw the JJRC JX01, and it's a decent helicopter. It's pretty good. So thanks for watching. This will be the last helicopter for this month. Next month for March is going to be all ground vehicles. But thanks for watching. Subscribe button right over here. Go ahead and hit that if you didn't already. But I hope to see you with the next Ready to Run RC.